How do you get a clickable link in your TikTok bio when you have less than 1,000 followers and you followed the steps in this video and realize that because you don't have a business registration, you can't actually do the workaround? In this video, we're going to show you what that workaround is. Hey, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome to Launch and Scale. We help e-commerce sellers with practical advice to help you launch and scale your e-commerce brand. So if that's something you're into, be sure to stick around and let's get into it. This video is a part 3 to a new series we have on how to get a clickable link in your TikTok bio. If you have been through my first 2 parts and got frustrated because you don't actually have a business registration to submit to TikTok in order to get that clickable link in your bio, this video is a workaround for it. So first off, some backstory. After posting my latest video, I got so many comments about people who have tried this workaround, but because they didn't have business registration or the recommended documents to submit to TikTok to be able to get that clickable link in your bio with less than 1,000 followers, it led a lot of people to be frustrated and also led me to create this video. So short story, can you get a clickable link in your TikTok bio if you have less than 1,000 followers and you don't have a business account and you don't register your business on TikTok? As of recording this video, no, that is not possible. However, there is a workaround. So in this video, I want to show you how you can actually build up to 1,000 followers quickly, and it's using the TikTok Ad Manager. So what we're going to be doing in today's video is actually going through to, if you want to get to 1,000 followers quickly, to build social proof and to prime your TikTok account for paid ads, this is going to be a really great workaround for you. So I'm actually going to share my screen and walk you through step by step how to set up a follower campaign on TikTok so that you can quickly start to build your account engagement and get to 1,000 followers so you can hit that milestone without needing to switch to a business account. So let's get into it. To get ready to advertise on TikTok, you need a few things. And while that's beyond the scope of this video, if you would like me to create more videos to walk you through how to get started with TikTok ads for your account, be sure to let me know in the comments and we can create more videos. Okay, so the very first thing is you want to go to business.tiktok.com. If you do not have a business account yet with TikTok Business Center, then you want to go through the process to do that, okay, on the advertiser side. Okay, once you log in, it's going to bring you to your Business Center account, and then you'll want to, on the left-hand side, click Advertiser Accounts, click the ad account that you will be advertising from, and then click on this prompt to open TikTok Ads Manager. Okay, great. So now we're in the TikTok Ads Manager and I want to set up a follower campaign. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go to campaign. Okay, so from the campaign builder, click on create. Actually, before this, there's a couple things you want to do. So we are going to be setting up a follower campaign through what is called a Spark ad. So a Spark ad is the equivalent of boosting a post on Facebook, meaning what you want to have is you want to, on your TikTok account, you want to already have a couple of videos posted. So then what's going to happen when you have your TikTok account, your organic TikTok account connected to your ads manager, it is going to pull up the TikTok posts and you're going to select one of those and run that as an ad. So that is going to be the best way to get people to engage with your profile, as opposed to uploading a video directly into the TikTok ad account like you would on Facebook, okay, or with Meta. So we on this account already have a couple of organic videos posted, so I will be using those for Spark ads. Okay, the first thing we want to select is the advertising objective. So this is going to be a really great top of funnel activity if you are just getting started with TikTok ads and you're doing this to build social proof on the account or get past 1,000 followers, okay? Going into community interaction, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to name this. So I like to name this TOF for top of funnel. And it's going to be followers. And we're going to give this a date. So this is June 6th. This will help you just keep track of campaign performance over time. TOF, followers, and then you could do interests if you are targeting people that have an interest in health and wellness or whatever category you sell in. Okay, so the next thing we have that is our campaign name. I'm going to leave all of this out because I prefer to do spend on more of a daily budget. We will click on continue. Ad group name. So I like to call the ad group the same thing as what I am targeting. So in this case, if this is an account in the health and wellness space, I want to be targeting health and wellness as an interest. And don't worry, if you don't know what interests, I'm going to show you really quickly in a sec. So this will be health and wellness as the ad group name for the interest I'm targeting so that I can keep track of results based on interest. Select targeting. I like to do custom targeting. So the difference between these two is that custom means that you tell TikTok who you want to show the ads to. Automatic is letting their algorithm figure out who the best people to see your ads are based on account engagement and a few other factors. I just want to do custom targeting. Location. So I want to target United States. Gender. I leave it to all. However, if you have a product or only sell to women or only sell to men, you might want to have that. For age, I would like to select anything over 18. Depending on the product category you sell, you may not want to be targeting people under 18 for legal reasons. So over 18. Spending power, all at this point. Household income, all. So interests and behaviors, here is where I want to select health. And you can see here, health and wellness as a broad category. So what you don't want to do, don't layer in a ton of interests. In the beginning, go broad. Broad gives TikTok's algorithm a really good base to show your ad to as many people as possible, which will improve your results. You also want this available audience to be balanced. What you don't want is to select something so narrow that it actually limits the pool of people who can interact with your ads. So for example, if you have additional interests, you can see the audience size on the right-hand side. Just make sure you're keeping over at least 500,000. But again, health and wellness has served us well in the past because those tend to be the types of products we work with. So health and wellness is a balanced audience. At this point, ignore the audiences up here. That's where you can get into more advanced strategies like custom and lookalike audiences. Here's where we set the daily budget. So I like to set a daily budget at least $50 a day to do this. Know that the more you spend, the faster the account's going to grow. But typically $50 a day, if you're starting from zero, should get your account above 1,000 followers within about 7 days. So pretty cool. So we're going to do daily budget. I want to set start time to run ad group continuously. It just means it's going to run all day, all night until it spends that budget. The optimization goal, make sure this says follow. Profile visit is not what we want at this point. We want to optimize these ads for TikTok to give us people most likely to follow our account that are within the interest group and the countries that we want. Okay. Keep it lowest cost right now. Unless if you are an advanced advertiser, I don't recommend getting creative with cost cap right now. Let's do lowest cost. And then we will click on next to start building the Spark ads. Okay, so the very next thing is for this account, we have a system for naming our ads because as you can imagine, especially once you start to spend a few $100s a day on ads, we're working with like 10 to 20 different videos. So we need to have a really good organization system to keep our ads together so that we know what's working and what's not. For the sake of simplicity, JS YP. So I like to do, because we are a media buyer that manages multiple TikTok ad accounts, I will label this based on YPI for the account, and then ad number X is the ad we have. Sometimes you can get creative if this ad angle is like, us versus them or UGC or other things. You can get more creative with how you name the ads, but for now, ad 1. Okay, next, we have this identity. So here is where you want to have your TikTok account linked so that TikTok Ads Manager can pull the ads pull the posts so you can select which ones to run for Spark ads. Okay, great. Once you have the account that you are using to launch these ads from, next for ad details, what you're going to do is click on, TikTok post. And when linked, it's going to pull up things. So let's just say this is one that I want to run as an ad. So I'm going to select this post, click on confirm. And you're going to see the ad up here on the top right. And when you're not able to edit the caption when you're using a Spark ad. So do keep that in mind when you are natively posting content to your TikTok profile that you're going to be using as an ad. So here we have this. Leave interactive add-ons, leave disclaimer, the website event that you want to have the pixel selected and the you're not running an app, so leave that blank, but website event will be tracking on the pixel that you have set up for this account. And leave this blank. This is more advanced. And then what I like to do is generally run 2 to 4 ads to give some variety with the algorithm to show the ads to different people. So what I like to do is just copy, and we're going to do 4 for here. So I'm going to copy all this because it keeps all the settings the same. I'm going to go to this ad here. I'm going to scroll up and click on update to select, say, this post. Click confirm. And this is just and then this will be ad 2. We're going to go this one here. This will be, I like to update the post first because sometimes it changes the name on me. This will be ad 3. Click on confirm. Ad 3. And then last but not least, update this one here. Click on confirm. And this will be ad 4. Okay. So here we have, you can see the images are of different videos, so I know that it pulled up the correct videos. After going through all that, click on submit to launch the campaign. At this point, you are either going to have a success message or it's going to ask you to add payment information to the account to run the ads. Et voila. Okay, so I'm going to go to the campaign. I know my campaign is on and in review because it is on. So what I could do is select this, and when I want to go to the ads, you could see not delivering in review. So when you are a new advertiser or submitting new creatives to TikTok for approval prior to running ads, know that it can take up to 24 hours for TikTok to approve it or come back and say you're in the clear. As soon as it is has cleared the review stage, then your ads are live, and voila, that's good. You start to build followers. Outside of that, we covered loads in this video. And if you would like more resources to help you launch ads on TikTok, from creative strategy to just step-by-step how to do what I just did at a more deeper level, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up to help other people discover it for their accounts. All right, happy launching. Talk soon.